Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Cam, and today I'm back at it with another video. Um, today I was just pondering, and I was just going to bring up the theme of why, because we may sit and ask ourselves, why are we like this? Why am I here? Why do these things happen to me? Why do these things happen in my life? And sometimes you just have to go back, and it takes a lot of factors in your life as the why to things, and you have to realize that why doesn't matter, because everything that happens is currently happening. Everything is happening in the present. There is no past and there is no future. It's only now. Now is the only time that we have. So what's the point of asking why? The things that we manifest in the present is what creates our future. But that is what takes you to realize that why doesn't matter. You feel what I'm saying? You may ask yourself, why do I think the way I think? You got to take it back and ask yourself, in what circumstance brought me to the way that I think? The way that I think is my environment, the people that I grew up around, and how I perceive myself. And you have to bring up another question, that am I truly myself? No, I am not. Because, and some of y'all might be confused, but you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts is something that's coming from within inside of you. It's something it's basically your ego. You are not your ego. You are everything. We are all connected, and we all have egos. There's no way to completely remove your ego and just basically not be a human being, because that's what we're here for. That is why we are here. We are here to be a human. We are here to survive. We are here to create and be a human. Animals are there to be animals. They're there to survive. Animals don't have an ego, but we do. Animals don't have the self-awareness that we have, because that is what an ego is. Your ego is your self-awareness. If we keep looking at mirrors, if we keep identifying ourselves as these things, as these symbols, as these labels, then that is the ego that we have created. Now, some egos some people on this earth are extremely ego driven. So that means that they don't know their true selves. They only identify themselves by how they see themselves through other people, through their life, through their job, through whatever they do in life. And that is not how you should operate. You should operate on learning how to love, learning how to exist without identifying yourself to a certain degree and try to fit up to certain standards that other people may want you to be, because that's in very egotistical way. And that's just not how you ascend when it comes to enjoying life and being a human. You feel what I'm saying? So we ask, why do we have egos? Egos help us to survive. If we didn't have an ego, we would be dead. We wouldn't learn how to communicate. We wouldn't learn how to do anything. We wouldn't learn how to even identify ourselves from within each other, because we are humans, and we need to connect with each other and learn how to communicate and build and learn to love and just build each other up, because that's what we are meant to do. But I feel that most of the world just we just act on a completely ego vibration. We only care about ourselves. We hate on others because we don't truly love ourselves. We don't talk to ourselves at all. We speak negatively about ourselves. You are extremely insecure because the way that you speak to yourself and the way that you think is how you perceive yourself. So if you think you're lame, if you think you're boring, if you think you have no life, if you think any of these things, that is your life. Feel what I'm saying? If I think I'm the greatest, I'm a king, I'm the best in the world, I'm the happiest person alive, I can do whatever I want, I can achieve anything, I am that guy, I enjoy what I do, I have the most self-confidence in the world. If I keep saying that, that is what I am manifesting. That is, I am what I am. I am what I say I am. That's the way you should speak to yourself. And I feel like the world, they don't know how to speak to themselves. Like, they just wake up every day, they just operate like a robot. They don't speak to themselves, because that's the best way for you to even communicate to other people, to communicate to, whatever you want to be doing, the way you should, operate with other human beings. You need to learn how to speak to yourself. If you can't even talk to yourself, how can you learn to talk to others? You feel what I'm saying? If you can't sit in your house and talk to yourself out loud, like who you are, what you do, what you're gonna do, like your emotions, what are you feeling, like what we doing, like just speak to yourself. Because if you don't speak to yourself, you're not gonna know how to speak to other people. And it goes the same thing with everything. Everything you feel about yourself. If you don't love yourself, you was dang sure not gonna love nobody else. That's why you gotta love yourself first. And you need to learn to do that before y'all get in relationships, because that is a mistake that y'all do. Y'all build trauma that y'all haven't even fixed. You don't love yourself, and you get in relationships and expect the other person to fill that void, to lift you up. But no, that person is not your therapist. You need to get that sorted on your own before you even enter a relationship. You feel what I'm saying? The world just operates on a very low vibration, and they don't understand. And if they do understand, they don't want to get better. They don't want to take the steps. They may know the steps, but they don't want to. And that's the mistake, bro. Like, I'm telling you, this is literally the secret code to life, bro. Just love yourself, learn how to speak to yourself in very positively ways, and do the same. You will do the same to others. It's not even just do the same to others. You will do the same to others. How you reflect on yourself, you reflect yourself to other people. You feel what I'm saying? And that's really just the way life goes. People don't understand. And you also may ask, why did this happen to me? Why does this always happen to me? And you gotta realize, bro, that's God. God has your path written for you. Your fate is destined to happen. So everything that happens, it happens for a reason. If you get mixed up in deciding is this the right or wrong decision, if you make the wrong decision, you learn from your mistake, and then you change your outcome. You know what I'm saying? You're going to the same path, even if you chose the right or wrong decision. It's all the same path. You know what I'm saying? So don't get worked up and overthinking. Should I do this? Should I do that? Just go with the flow. Just go with your gut. Just go instantly. And another way to fix your overthinking is step back and realize, how am I spending too much time thinking about this one thing? If I am spending at least 30 seconds thinking about this one thing, I need to go to something else. I need to move on. Because if I'm thinking too much about one thing, I'm wasting time. You're literally wasting time if you think too much about one thing. So move on to the next. If you have to realize you're overthinking, because a lot of people do this, like, oh, I'm overthinking, and they keep thinking that they overthinking, and it's just like, bro, stop, breathe, take a second, and move on to the next thing, because it's not gonna get you nowhere. You're just wasting time. Man. Yeah, I think that's just about it, YouTube. It's just a little quick thing on why things happen to us, and sometimes you just gotta ask yourself, why not? The asking a bunch of questions about why we're here, the earth, all that stuff is really unnecessary, because we are already here. And what we want, or what we want for ourselves, what best for ourselves, we need to put that into action and stop wasting our time asking questions why, and just do. You feel what I'm saying? Just feel your emotions and do. Act on it. Take action. I'm out. It's your boy Cam.